Okay, I noticed that when I used a little spring on this needle, I could make a sewing job a little easier. You can see that the spring holds the thread right onto the needle a lot easier. It just pushes enough, and then when you sew, it pushes back against the fabric. See? It springs against the fabric, and then you can go in and then pull your loop and start sewing various objects. You don't have a lot of room to push down, but it's a fair amount. 2 pieces of fabric will be good enough to work with. So this is a neat little automation that you can use for the Speedy stitcher. I've done a lot of changes to the original design. It didn't come with a regular sewing needle. So if you use a leather needle, then you need to find a bigger spring, because this spring just came from a pen. Just any throwaway pen that you find, you can grab the spring and use it for sewing. It works great. I don't know how long it'll last, but it should last some time, and these springs are free, so you can grab them whenever you find a nice pen. And then just to re-show my other modifications, this is just a little thumb thing to let me know which way this is facing. I turn the groove, as you can see, there's a little groove on this side to the left of this thing, so I know where the thread is always going to curl out. Made a bigger hole. I just had a tiny little hole about the size of this needle, slightly bigger than the thread, but I took a drill and made that bigger. Magnets hold these needles in place. I don't need 2, but I just had them laying around. 1 would be enough to hold these needles. When you open this thing up and turn it upside down, they could fall. I haven't figured out how to carry this spring so I don't lose it. I could just throw it in the back. I'd have to find the bottom again. But yeah, this little spring design's neat, and I thought I'd just make a little video to show it. It's fun to play with. It's made the sewing jobs a little easier.